Hello and welcome, my name is Kotzbrocken, I'm a digital artist and now I'm going to draw a bit. A few days ago a friend gave me a, let us say, commission. He wanted me to draw my persona Canina for him, and for this purpose he gave me an background image, and yeah, I open it for you. Here it is. It is some kind of cave with it's a wall, a window, you have the full moon, a rock, and a metal rod or whatever this. Let us say rod. So I guess he made the picture with an 3D program, maybe 3D Studio Max or whatever, cause it's already given a shadow layer and a background layer, or whatever it does, I don't know. And yeah, the image for okay. I think he want me to draw my persona within the scene. Yeah, I'm a little worried how should I do this? Yeah, okay. Let's see. Maybe I just begin with a quick sketch. First, I want to modify the background. Don't know why I need 3 layers. I merged them together. Make a layer. Duplicate it. It's always good to have a copy. So, yeah, I want to have the moon. I don't like the size of the moon. It's too small. Even if it's realistic or unrealistic, whatever, I don't mind. I want to have it bigger, and so I need to cut out the moon, and because I don't only want to resize the moon, not the whole cave, and yeah, so I have to cut out the moon, and for doing this I need to have to adjust the brightness, cause I don't see the window in my case. A little problem I have the German version of Adobe Photoshop, so I don't know which this is in, which would be an appropriate English translation. Yeah, okay, maybe some Photoshop users know what this is in English. So this is better, much better. Yeah. So with a mask tool, I now can this select. Even it's a bit clumsy, it doesn't matter. So because the picture is dark itself, so you won't see this anymore after cutting. By the way, excuse me for stammering. I never needed to speak English in longer sentences, or just in my case, I just had English in my school time. I had the advanced course, but yeah, it's not. If you were in England or Britain or in America, you have to practice, and I don't have. So excuse me for that. So yeah, again I made a mistake. So here we go. So we can cut it out, paste it in. We have now a new layer. Okay, we made again a mistake. I first need a new copy, because this is ruined so far. Yeah, now I can cut the moon, paste it in a new layer, and now it should be easy to resize it. Yeah, causes of top of the other layer, I have to pull it down, because it's underneath. Then it's, yeah, the other layers on top means it's overlapped the others, so it's much look better now with the size. Yeah, maybe I can make it still bigger. So, by the way, I use the shortcuts for transform. I hope it is transform in Control T. So don't wonder why I don't use the menu here that often. Yeah, I still don't like the looking of the moon. Maybe I have to make it a little bit whiter. Well, let me think about this. It's not so easy as it may look like. Okay, or just in my case, I'm a bit nervous because this is my first Let's Draw. So, yeah. Okay, excuse me again. Okay, just let me try something. I make a new layer, fill it with white, and maybe we can add. Yeah, this is better. A little bit shining would be nice, but yeah, okay. When does the moon shine? Yeah. Okay, guess this is enough. Yeah. Okay, just repositioning. Just give a hint of on a full moon, maybe. Yeah, okay. We have to keep the light angel with this. This is important because it looks like, yeah, something is wrong when if the light angel doesn't fit to the to the picture, then it's always looks strange. Yeah, I guess this will do. Okay. Yeah. Now merging again. Yeah, let us call it moon. This was stupid because I don't have the overlay anymore. Instead we make a folder, call it moon. Maybe can do it in this way. Yeah, I made a layer mask when, yeah, whatever, layer mask. No, it's not a layer mask. They don't know the English translation for, yeah, Schnittmaske. Let me check. Okay, it's easier than I thought. It's just, yeah, a direct translation from German to English. Schnittmaske means cut mask. Okay. Why does they don't do this then with all the others? I guess the correction I used before here, Tiefenlichter, doesn't mean depth and light in English. So yeah, okay. Called white. So yeah, I guess this is it. This is just backup. I always have to sort it in folders and giving appropriate name. It makes the workflow easier and better. So maybe you want to do this as well or not. You have to decide your own. Call this background. This is background itself. Okay, so far. So we are finished with the background at this moment. Yeah, I had to adjust my microphone a little bit because I noticed I'm a bit quiet. I hope it's better now and sorry for this. And okay, so make a new layer. As I said, I have a white, pure white as color because it's dark background. And I have a brush. It simulates a pencil. It works really good. It's a very soft pencil, so I have to need a bit pressure while drawing. Okay, let's draw. Okay, I think I will let Canina sit down on the rock here, and she has to grab this rod here or something. Yeah, and having her head a bit down and looking to us. Oh, okay, maybe I improvise just a little bit while drawing, cause it always comes different as I think. So, okay, let's start with the head. It's a long time since I drawed Canina. I always draw Lopani in the last month, so I hope I can do this still. My sketches are always clumsy. Like I can't draw really good, and I thank God for the path tool, because without them I really had problems to make something good. Okay, the arm here. The good thing with this brush is I can make a lot of lines which are probably wrong because they don't have the weight. It's looked like we are carving lines into the wall. I have legs crossed, I guess. I think would be nice. Yeah, have some. Ah. Some hints for the ends of her legs and the knee. Guess the other leg should come out here somewhere. I have the leg. Okay. Belly button. Just quick lines for the body and the so the other arm. What to do with this rod? I guess this arm is going down on the other side, so it isn't visible after all. But I draw the whole arm. Now I can. Yeah. Oh, I always have problems with the fingers. I guess something here would be one. Here's one. Whatever. I fix it with the line, with the pass tool. So. Okay. This is it. And the head is ugly, as always. As I said, I can draw. Okay. Up. Yeah. This looks good. It's enough for a sketch. Now, the pass tool. It's my favorite tool. So, again, begin with the head. Why not? Or we... No, I don't want to begin with the head. Usually I begin with an easy part. For example, with the legs. Oh, we have a mistake. I made a mistake. Here. It should be. Cause if she press her right leg on the left, means we should have something. It should be something like this. Or maybe. Yeah, it's better. It's a little bit better. Yeah. Okay. Pass to it. This can get boring. Maybe I just fast forward and have the finished version. Show you the finished version, cause you see what's going to happen. I recreate my sketch with the pass tool. So, and this is the whole magic. Nothing more. So the problem is to have a closed outlines. If you don't have closed outlines after using the path tool, I always encounter the problem to I cannot fill the outlines. The problem was I always filled the whole picture. Because if you have a leak here and you select the inner body, Photoshop won't select only the inner body. He will or it will select the whole scene because of this leak. So here it is leak. Photoshop makes a line here and here. Never, nonetheless, here is a leak. This doesn't matter. Okay, I guess you don't know what I mean. I show it later when I finish the outlines. So I guess I will fast forward, so don't wonder if it's finished. So hey guys, it's me, Kotzbrocken. I said I would finish the pass, and I did, but a few days passed by, and yesterday I noticed the resolution of the picture is set to 72 dpi, so I raised it up to 500. What causes the moon? It gets blurred. This is not really beautiful, but the rest of the objects, maybe the stone, it really doesn't stick out. I want to leave that. But in case for the moon, I asked my friend to give me a new moon to improve it, and that is what I first do now. So I open the new moon. This is what he gives me. I guess a render, because he does gave me the render, the picture really fast. So I guess it's not very complicated to do something. So yeah, it was easy. Guess I will leave that. Duplicate it in my project. Deleting the old one. Get in the new one. So now I have just to it wasn't very smart to delete the old, because I don't know where to place it now. Okay, I have to redone this. This is so. So. Back to 100, so this is it. This looks more nice. No comparison. Okay, that's better now. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the path I did. Oh, this can be closed. Saving. Okay, so here it is. This is already improved, as you can see. So in comparison to the sketch, it's the same around the head. It fits, but first details are in the hand. So you can see it is looking much better. Oh, we see I forgot a finger. This is bad. Okay, I will do this soon. So as for the head, mostly improved is the head. As always, the head looks better because I can, as you can see, I can switch it in all directions I want, and so I can easily make out of these clumsy lines a beautiful head, as you can see here. So these lines here, this one and that one, are just guidelines and area fillers. I won't call them area fillers, because when I select with the wand tool, for example the stomach, he just selects this area, not the legs, not the arms, and this is quite helpful for filling out, and I don't have to very accurate with coloring the areas, because I can now select every, and if I want I could give every a different color, but in this case Canina is mainly gray, but it gives a big advantage later for my shading. Another little fast forwarding, I added the finger here and a few other improvements. For example, the nails, I put them into an area so for easier highlighting, and see still a little mistake. Okay. Okay, so now I will add a new layer, call it outline. This will be the filled path for my example, and I call it a new folder and I call it Canina. And for filling the outlines, I will make a new helper layer, whatever you can call it. I don't name it. I just fill it with white, and another one I will fill with a decent pink. This can be this and this. Unchecking. Okay, so now filling the outlines. So I wanted to give you an example what happens if you don't close the lines. So just a small example, because the most can guess by itself. So okay, now I have it open here, and by filling the passes, it doesn't matter if the pass is closed or not. But if you will notice soon, let me fast fill it. I have to. This was too fast. I always name this soft brush with. Okay, this depends on the size of the image. for my example, I have a width of 2000. I divide it by 400 means I have a brush size of 5. Okay, oh. So, this was not good. So, okay. This is these are the outlines. As the nose looks very crap, but outlines are outlines and can be killed easily. Okay, now with the example. Okay, now this path are closed, so I can easily select them and fill them or whatever. But in this case, he selects the whole to the end of the image, and that's why I would always recommend to close the paths, even if it looks strange in case of this, or there's another here. This always looks strange, but it is easier to select. Okay, let me redo this. Yeah, this must happen. Okay. So this is for filling the outlines. It's really easy and really fast. So now we can go over to the coloring part. This will always really fast. Let me open my colors first. Okay, I just select it. And copy it here so that I don't have to switch very often. Call the layer colors. So, as you can see, I defined the colors to the specific body parts. For example, the hair is not visible now because I draw it later, but the claws or nails will be black. The body, lower face, tail will be... Oh, I forgot the tail. Okay, I'll make this later. Yeah, you can see the colors of the specific parts. I guess this one very hard. Okay, so I have a new folder. Call it yeah, whatever, shading or whatever. So in the past I colored the whole body, everything, and divided after that the parts to the specific layer, and I left that and do it now in a different way because it's easier. The layer with the whole coloring, if I would color this in one piece, with the different colors of course, but in one layer, coloring in one layer, I always had to delete it after all, because the shading, I can't shade the for example here the bottom part of the Sonic. I can shade him while having the leg layer, the leg color on the same layer, because if I apply a shadowing here, or there always will applied here too. And this is nasty. This is not a very good workflow. So I started to color every area for itself. Means I begin here with the legs. This can be one part. This can one area, and this, yeah, because they are don't overlapping. I'm thinking about having the fingers as one layer. Yeah, I can. Okay, I can think about later. So now we call this layer, arms, and what is left leg? Left leg. It's just a hint. Whatever, you can leave it layer 1 or whatever. It's okay now. And now an important thing. I made the brush size for filling the path with 5. Strength of 5 means I have to fill the inner part with a bigger brush, and for this case I have to widen the selection, and 5 is a good way because the size of the brush was 5. Of course the selection is now bigger than the part, but it really doesn't matter cause I draw I color my objects or models or whatever, my persona in this case, without outlines. So for example here, this is with outlines, even if they are okay, here can they be seen, but in other examples, like here, this is outline free. Yes, no outline. Okay, this is a little bit clumsy. Okay, but this is 150% zoom. So this will be outline free as well at the end, and this means I have to widen the selection to the size of the brush. Okay, now I have to select the right color. This is lower face, body and tail. Oh god, it's been a while since I draw Canina, so I have to look for myself. Okay, just fill it. Of course, here I have to optimize this a little bit by hand, but I make this after I colored everything. So now I have to, okay, let me check something. Okay, it's not only the belly, it's the breast as well. Means I cannot select this. So which way they did that here? Strange, I didn't. What do I have? No, it doesn't seem I cared much about the colors here. Okay, never mind. I will do here, and that's I see the fingers. So this is the next problem. I can't have this. Oh, okay, that doesn't matter now. So sorry, I have to check something. Okay, no, and I know more. Shame on me, I didn't know. I don't know anymore how to draw, cause I had to imagine what is meant with lower and upper face. So as I found out, I drew the upper face was it's meant this area here. Yeah, what the hell? Why doesn't he drawing? Okay, I have to clearly selection. So this is no. So this part is the upper face. Means I have to so this is upper face, this is lower face. I guess the neck has to count as lower face. I'll have to check this as well. So I missed. I didn't care much about the colors in this example. Oh my mouse is a little bit. Okay. The neck is lower face, of course. So yeah, excuse me for this bothering you with this little pities. I just have to adjust this a little bit. Okay, the beginning of the fingers are white, as far as I know. Seems I never drew Canina. Okay, so here we go again. So we have the leg. So we can select the lower face as well, because it's the same color as the legs. Okay. Widen it again by 5 pixels. Okay, and fill it with this gray. Oh, sorry. Have to, of course, a new layer. Head, right leg. Oh. So, I always have to make sure that different areas have to be on top of others. For example, the right leg have to be on top of the left leg layer. because if I fill it now, this part for the outline part is filled with the gray from the left leg and of the right leg. So if I shading it now, this for sure has to be darker as this area, while here it is vice versa, cause this part here is below the right leg, and here it is vice versa, cause this has to be dark and here it is brighter and dark. So, and I can achieve this when the right leg isn't on top of the left leg. So I see already I will get a problem if I have the head selected with the right leg, because the head has to be below the chest layer, and the stomach layer has to be below left and right leg. Okay, I do this first. Line up for 5 pixels. Come on, belly is shorter. Fill it. So for these parts here, I will make a layer mask. Yes, it would be, or a cut mask. So how we call this, stripes. So again, I have to use the path tool. For example, now I will. This is it's beginning here, and oh hell, I don't know where it ends. I guess it will end on the crotch. So the curves follow the lines, of course. It should be like this. Maybe a bit. Okay. Same on the other side. This part is easier because it hasn't should be like this. It runs beginning at breast runs below the crotch. Getting wider at the end. So here Canina is sitting a bit swinged, so I have to cover the path. Okay, this is it. Cut unnecessary lines out. So save the pass. Security reasons. Always good to have a backup, as I said before. So fill it. Fill it. So oops. Yes. Okay. Widening the selection, 5 pixels. Filling it with the upper body color. Great. From yes. So this looks better. Again, widening it by 5 pixels and filling. So in this case, this must be on top of the others. Called chest. Fill it with the upper body color. As I mentioned, this is have to be manually improved, filled. So upper head. Oh, I forgot to widen the selection. So now for the fingers. I guess I will select them all. Widen it by 5 pixels. This is quite unnecessary. Add about the layer as long as it's in top of the arms layer. So in this case, I just put it over all fingers. So this was white. Okay, now I have to, as you can see now, the outlines are unchecked, and we have no white lines in between, or in this case it would be purple or pink. So, but I have to make some some adaptations. Okay, Uh, Thinking about to fast forwarding, cause one knows to how to draw a color on a surface. Maybe I will just for I will just do a part a bit. So we have a hard tool. Colored here. So cause the upper head is in top of the lower head. Oh, I'm drawing on the fingers layer. This is of course I always make these mistakes. So what did I say? Okay, the upper head layer is in top of the lower head layer means I can draw easily because I want. As you can see, I can draw here, and it means it's really easy to color it. So I have to switch off the outlines. So here. Okay. So here is a little bit. I'm very often using the hotkeys. For example, the E. E is eraser, of course. B is brush. So don't wonder if I switch the tools on the fly. I often forget to tell which I actually using. So this is eraser, of course. I made a little bit too much here. So a little bit for the this is the Alt key. Alt key is what is it? Is it? Don't know it. What's the name in the English version of Photoshop? So in German version it's called pipette. So okay. Still I'm not satisfied with here. So and of course I drew everything on the wrong layer. This is a nasty thing on Photoshop. If you go back in your protocol a few clicks, then as you might notice, it switches the layer where you worked on in this part, and I hate this because as you noticed, I colored the wrong layer because I forgot to set it back, and this is if someone knows how to prevent this, maybe it is an option in the options dialog where I can switch this off, and Photoshop shouldn't set back the layer. This would help me a bit. I very often draw on the wrong layer. You will notice that. Okay, a bit proven thinner. Because it's for the nose. Maybe I will do the nose, by the way. If this is now not really good. Okay, the nose. We'll do this by hand. Here's the nose color. Great. So, upper head, it has to be on top of the upper head. If I'm wrong now, I can change it easily later. So nose, coloring it. So, let me check. This is a bit... this is a bit not the way I like it, because the nose has to begin here. Okay. So, oh, here's another part I see. This is lower head brush tool. Okay. So for the upper head, so have a different color for the inner ears? Yes, I have. So I need I need here widen it, selection widen it by 5 pixels again. Coloring it with the inner E color on the... we can do this on the fingers layer together. Yes. Okay, I'm a little bit... no, this isn't good. Okay, in this case I don't want to widen it by 5 pixels. I just widen it by, let's say 3 pixels. Even that is looking a bit strange. Okay, shrink it maybe by 1 pixel. Okay, it's not the same effect. So widen it by 2 pixels. This is better. I have to make a... so. Control D, by the way, is hotkey for deselecting everything. I use it always after selecting something, and so it's just have it here. Okay. So upper head again. I will now okay, now I know what what mistake I made. I have the inner ear layer now is on top of the upper head. This can be switched easily. Okay. Ah. So. Okay. So now again I will. Oh, I hate this with the alternate button. It always selecting the menu, and this is new to by Windows 7, cause I used to draw with Windows XP in Photoshop, and if I clicked on the alternate button while working in Photoshop, Windows ignored that and doesn't select the menu on top of here. But if you click here, as you can see, it always selects the menu. And now if, for example, the Alt button activates the pipette or the pipette tool, after that, using it, you have selected the menu, and if I now click on B, it opens the menu, and this is the pain in the ass. Okay, stop whining and more working. Yeah, okay, it's gets us this. What is this here? This is strange. Okay, I have to. Okay. Okay. So I guess I will now fast forwarding, because you have seen what I do here, and I don't want to bother you with every little part example here and in here, and this whole process will take maybe 15 minutes, maybe 10 if I'm faster. Oh, your fingers look shitty, and oh, okay. Okay, be back soon. So I'm back. I'm finished with the coloring. There should be no part left. Something missing. So the fingers still look nasty. This changes when the shading is done. Okay, thank you for watching. Check out the other parts.